Did you have a salad today? Did you have green beans? Mrs. Green, you should have some vegetables even when you're on the go. Here, V8 Vegetable Juice Cocktail is made with the juices of 8 garden fresh vegetables, and Canada's Food Guide suggests vegetables are an essential part of a nutritious diet. One delicious V8 equals 1 full vegetable serving. Now Mrs. Green has vegetables to go.
Here's the vegetables.
V8, vegetables to go.
Sometimes life is strange.
Fun sex.
And wonderful. He's strange.
Where do you people come from?
And she's wonderful.
You can call me Emmy. He's talking to the dummy again.
You weren't so shy when you were creating me.
You weren't so real.
She may be a mannequin.
Maybe I can get G.I. Joe and we can double sometime.
But he's no dummy.
You are one sick puppy.
Andrew McCarthy, Kim Cattrall.
I would never bother you when you're getting a piece of wood.
Mannequin.
Now playing at a Famous Players and other selected theaters near you. Check your local listings.
A very special kiss is on its way. A special kiss, Hershey kiss, will sweeten your day. It's so nice to be kissed. How can you resist? The big taste of chocolate is coming your way. Are you ready? Let's get a little closer for a special kiss, Hershey kiss.
The big taste of chocolate in a little Hershey kiss.
To sweeten your day.
We're approaching the busiest intersection in your home. The bathroom. Fortunately, there's Santa foam. Its thick foam hugs curves. Sinks and tubs wipe clean. Santa foam handles corners. Tiles and walls gleam. Santa foam drives stains from counters and chrome, so your entire bathroom shines. Santa foam cleans up after the worst traffic.
Give a time to remember how it feels to be tender and to shake the world of weariness with a spoonful of time.
General Foods International Coffees.
And a cup of tenderness.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arm Wrestling World Championship competition.
All I want to do is hurt him, cripple him. When the switch goes on, I feel like a machine.
The talk is over. Now the action begins.
Back off, I'm going to give you a world of hurt, little man.
You want it? Sylvester Stallone.
Why not?
I own you. Come on! Over the top.
Now playing at a theater near you. Check your local listings.
You know how many sheets your brand of paper towel has? It's probably 100 or 120. But Scott Towels Jumbo is the paper towel brand with 200 sheets. It's a big guy. We call it the big guy because it gives you more, almost twice as many sheets as the brands you're using now. With 200 sheets, the big guy just keeps on going when ordinary towel brands run out. So why be satisfied with 100 or 120 sheets when you can buy this?
From the top of the charts to red hot vinyl, this is Super Tracks, starring Doctor and the Medics. Bon Jovi, OMD, plus Kool and the Gang. Janet Jackson, Human League, and Cameo. Solid Gold from Christopher. Timex Social Club. A surefire hit at $7.99. 14 full-length unedited at Super Tracks at these and other fine stores.
To do. Cats have 9 lives with 8 to spare. Humans have 1.
With none to barter.
Why do they smoke?
Why don't they care?
Humans are smart, but cats are smarter. Listen to cats, you men and women. Take care of your lungs. They're only human.
The American Lung Association, the Christmas Seal people.
WGIZ, Stereo TV. Hear the difference.
Nobody knows oranges like McCain. McCain is a superior tasting concentrated orange juice because the juice of no less than 17 sun-ripened oranges goes into every McCain can. Every can made from 17 of the sweetest, juiciest oranges grown in the world.
Something new from McCain.
Super good, super fast.
Super fast microwave pizza.
So good, super fast.
Cooks crisp and delicious.
Super fast.
The same great taste. Microwave pizza, the McCain super fast way.
When I was growing up, we were never allowed to use racial or ethnic slurs in my home. Well, one day, I used an expression in anger that I'd heard somewhere. And my dad looked at me and he sat me down. He didn't get angry. He just said, "Honey," he said, "when you use words like that, you never make the other person look bad, but you sure make yourself look ugly." I wish more parents would set examples like that for their kids.
Susan Banks and TV2, working harder for kids' sake.
Buffalo's only weekly sports special, keeping you on top of the fast-paced sports world. Sunday at 11:30 on TV2.
It's McCain Light Delight for your main course tonight. And we didn't just make it light, we also made it right.
Anybody can cut the calories in a meal by cutting out a lot of the tasty food. The McCain Light Delight way of doing things is to keep in all the good-tasting food by carefully measuring the calories in each nourishing main course and still be under 300 calories.
McCain Light Delight, we didn't just make it light. McCain Light Delight, we made it just right.
Are you ready for the snowflake rally?
Bang, bang, bang.
Well over 2,000 Western New Yorkers brought their crazy cardboard boxes and joined TV2 for a day of special winter fun. Together we raised over $3,500 to benefit muscular dystrophy. And if you missed it this year, what can you do?
But I'll tell you one thing, cardboard racers, there's always next year.
TV2 and you, working harder for kids' sake.
I learned to ski right here in New York.
Right here in New York.
Me too. Right here in New York.
Ride the heels out.
Never learned to ski? Come on. Learning's easy in New York.
We're going to learn how to make a turn.
You're never too young or too old or too timid. Not for ski schools here in New York. And you'll find rental shops at nearly every ski center. Here in New York, you can ski when you want to, day or night, and one way or the other, there's plenty of snow. New York has more ski centers than any other state, cross-country and downhill. They're easy to get to, and the good times don't end on the slopes. Find out how easy it is to love a New York winter. Get a free I Love New York skiing and winter sports brochure. Dial 1-800-CALL-NYS. That's 1-800-CALL-New York State.
What are you waiting for? You'll love winter. Right here in New York.
Stand by.
Hang on to your hats.
2, 1, launch.
Introducing the new travel hotspot tour of the universe. See the gas giant of our solar system. Now you can fly 8 million miles to Jupiter from the Canadian Interplanetary Spaceport at the base of Toronto's CN Tower. Bonus travel points now available.
Sure, I'd love a new car, but I've got to pay for Christmas first.
Your Toronto Ford dealers hear you. So for the last 15 days of the year, pick out any new car or truck and your down payment is zero. Your monthly payment is zero. Your total interest is zero till May 1989. Over 3,500 Escorts, Tempos, Taurus, trucks, and Probes. Start the new year with a new car or truck and don't pay till May. It all ends December 31st at your Toronto Ford dealers who want to wish everyone happy holidays. Even the GM dealers. Okay, the import dealers too.
Simpsons is a city, here and now, style by style, on sale now. Simpsons is a store for your life.
Stock up and save 33% on Simpson's best-selling bras and panty briefs. Wonder Bra, Playtex, Vogue, Warner's, Spencer, and Suzanne. All 33% off.
Simpsons is the store for your life. Hey, 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 hey.
At Heinz, we make our tomato juice from fresh, red, ripe tomatoes. Ingredients like artificial flavor and color will never get into Heinz tomato juice. The wholesome nutrition of Heinz tomato juice is a good source of vitamins A and C. Monosodium glutamate and preservatives may try, but we won't add them either. Our fresh, red, ripe tomatoes make a nutritious tomato juice so good that we can say it's got all the goodness of Heinz.
Just for the fun. Diet Coke, yeah. Just for satisfaction. Just for the
What's good for your body isn't necessarily good for your hair.
Sometimes you need a little finesse.
But whatever the conditions, Finesse takes care. Leave it a few seconds for light conditioning, a few minutes for deep conditioning. Because Finesse is time controlled, the longer you leave it on, the more it conditions.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a...
After months of hibernation, Canadians enjoy strenuous outdoor pursuits.
Looking mighty nice, here she come. Wearing a wig hat, shades to match. Got a high heel shoes and an alligator hat.
And the clean, cold taste of a genuine Canadian beer. Molson Canadian, what beer's all about.
It's not the something extra that makes a star. It's the something that's missing.
This Thursday, a profile on George Michael.
You know, it's an old story now, but it's true. I was fat. I was very unattractive, like adolescent, and glasses and, you know, spots and all the best things.
The man behind the music.
And it's weird because I know it's there. I know it's subconscious, and I don't see that person anymore in the mirror. But I know that deep inside, I'm still making up for the fat kid. 'Cause I gotta have faith.
Buffalo 29, WUTV.
Welcome to WUTV's 8 o'clock movie. Tonight, Star Trek: The Cage.
What a weekend. The whole family came visiting. I took pictures of relatives I didn't even know I had. Now, with all these relatives, I needed great developing, so I looked for the Kodak Color Watch seal. She uses a Kodak system to check the developing for great color. And she puts every print on Kodak paper. The Kodak Color Watch system. You're going to thank me for it. And so will my cousin, or, I don't know who. This looks like somebody just walked in.
If you think you can handle the big, bold taste of extra gold draft, hang on. This is the full tilt draft real beer drinkers have been thirsty for. And it looks like they aren't gonna let go. Grab hold of an extra gold. It's the biggest taste that's happened to beer since they put it in cans.
Velveeta versus butter. Watch. Which melts better? Velveeta was just made to melt. Velveeta versus cheddar. See how much more smoothly, more evenly Velveeta melts. Never separates or gets oily. Try it yourself.
Velveeta versus a Snoop.
Which melts better, more smoothly, more easily? Velveeta. Velveeta really cooks.
Yesterday's cold was a bother, but nothing like fighting today's cold, which is complicated by stress, exhaustion, and pollutants. Today's medicine for today's cold is new Benadryl Plus, with strength of Benadryl for sneezing, plus a maximum strength decongestant to help you breathe easier, plus a maximum strength pain reliever. Today's cold, demand new Benadryl Plus. Today's medicine for today's cold.